Hello everyone. Today I will be talking about gayness, about experimenting with men to discover if you have homosexual wants. So, the first time that I had thoughts about homosexuality, I suppose, is in college, middle school, grade school, whatever. It's between high school and primary school.
Tiens, mais je veux plus.
Merci.
C'était la dernière, ok? Plus rien, tu me demandes plus rien, tu te gères.
Plus jamais de clope, oui.
De clope, de rien, tu te gères, t'as ton
Plus jamais
argent.
de rien, quoi.
Je suis pas là à te demander tous les jours des trucs. Pas tous les jours, tu me demandes, mais j'en ai marre que les gens me demandent des trucs tous les jours.
Je fais prendre ton feu?
Quoi?
Rien.
J'ai pas compris, t'as dit quoi?
J'ai rien dit. Oh. Oh. Oui. Mais oui, mais oui. Let's hope that there's a fucking lighter. I don't think there is. Kind of. Well, it's better than nothing. It's much better than nothing, actually, because it's way more than something, because something is right after nothing. It's like if you're drowning and you get a breath of air, that's something. And if you get to breathe for like 60 seconds, that's a lot of something. It's comfortable. And if you get to breathe for a long time, then that's very lucky, very fortunate. The universe or whatever. Thanks to the universe. And so gayness. In college, I don't know how you say in English, I had thoughts about a friend of mine that I was sexually attracted to him. I'm not really sure what those thoughts were, but I think in college I was extremely like outcast. Like nobody liked me, nobody liked being around me. So I just hung out with the other outcasts. And until at one point a group of people took me in that were actually like decent, like okay people. And so during that time of being an outcast and nobody liking me, I think something in my brain happened, and so my brain tried to find a tactic to like I guess fucking convince myself that I was gay towards another boy, so that like I could say something else than like I want to hang out with you. You know, understand what I mean? I don't know. So that's the very first time that I can remember of anything happening homosexual in my life. The next one isn't fun. It's not fun at all. So it was on like I'm pretty sure it was leading to my 18th birthday. I'm pretty sure right after. It's like plus give or take a few days. My 18th birthday, and I found this guy on a dating app, and he was clearly a homosexual. and I had no idea. I'm pretty sure I didn't even understand how you would find out that you were gay, which is now I know that when I see a woman and I see like nicely formed breasts and a nicely formed lower half of a woman's body, when I see that, I get an erection. But if I see a man, like a perfectly built man, tall, handsome, chiseled, nice fucking hair, pecs and everything, I don't get an erection. I don't get anything. Um, so that's how I found out that I'm straight. Now, of course, there's the thing of trans people, where like, so if a woman had tits, had the body of a woman, but she had a penis, how would you feel? Blah 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 and everything. And that's going further into it, but that's a story for another day. Um, so, yes. So the guy we met up and we were going to buy hash because that's my go-to for comfort is weed, hash, CBD, just THC in general. Um, and so we couldn't. No, yeah, we couldn't. We somehow I can't remember why. And so we went back to the place where I was living, went behind the buildings, and I blew him and he came really fast, and that was a totally like fucking like it wasn't wrong, like nothing unethical, nothing. How do you say? Fuck me, nothing un nothing. Fuck. How do I the proper word? I need to find the proper word, which is everything was consensual. Nothing was forced on me. I chose to do what I did completely, completely. But what ended up happening wasn't in my best interest at all, because so we went behind the building. He already put the condom on in the car, and we went behind the building. I blew him, which lasted like 40 seconds. He came really really quick, and then he just went like off. He just bye, and I had the condom in my hand and I just threw it away. And then later I found out that the kids of the neighbors would play in that area, and I was like, fuck. And so yeah, so I blew him and then he fucked off, which what ended up doing that did is it robbed me from my sexual confidence immediately off the get-go. It was my first ever sexual experience and my first ever human to human contact sensual experience. So I at that point I had never kissed anyone. I had never touched a boob and all that. And so the first thing was a guy using my mouth and then leaving. And it ended up robbing me of my sexual confidence. And what ended up happening is a few days after that, or I'm pretty sure the next day, I met the girl that I had my first kiss with. No, I didn't say that story, but it's a really, really, like, really wholesome one. Like, everybody who was there, I went to a flat. The people who were really nice and really confident in themselves and really comforting. And I had a great time with the girl. She was 19 and I was 18. I just turned 18. And so yeah, first kiss, and we were in her bed, and I had my leg in between her legs, and so yeah, that was fun. I don't know if I didn't orgasm. I don't know if she did, but the vibe wasn't like a talking vibe. It was more like kissing and like looking into each other's eyes and shit like that, and like awesome stuff like that. Um, so my next homosexual experience, um, I met a guy and we connected immediately as humans, not as anything sexual at all. We weren't even thinking about sexual or anything. And I went back to his place just to chill out because he's a really cool guy, really responsible. You know, giving me advice and everything, just generally about life, like avoid cruel people. Like cruel people, don't even try to help them. It's not even a question that you can't. It's just don't do that to yourself. And so he gave me that advice and plenty more that I'll think about in the future, and at least those concepts are now in my mind. And so that guy, he's homosexual, and there was no advances of like trying to convince me to do anything. He was just chilling out as if he was straight, like a cool guy. And you know, the just like naturally the topic came up of homosexuality and all that, and he said I'm homosexual, and like half an hour later we were talking about like me blowing him and everything, because we really connected. We were really open about everything. We didn't have anything to hide. He wasn't trying to do anything unhealthy towards me. He wouldn't even think about it. He was a really chill guy. And so I fucking blew him. And that's how, first of all, what that did, the guarantee is that I regained my sexual confidence. Is that the first thing that I said? I really wasn't sure because I didn't know. Um, I have never been in a sexual encounter where I could communicate with the person. Okay. So yeah, I've never been in a sexual a healthy sexual encounter. I had never been in up until then. And funny to think it's a homosexual thing that happened, which was my first healthy sexual happening, and uh, w- um, with penetration, I'd say, like penetration in the mouth, I guess. Um, and so yeah, I regained my sexual confidence. I took it back from the guy. He wasn't a cunt, but he definitely didn't give a shit. Um, and so yeah, so that was fun. And at first, I really wasn't sure, and I was like, okay, like, can you blow me? And because I thought that would make me find out. And then I realized that it probably, like, to give me the power in the situation, like, it should be me to do something to him. And then so we did that, and like, I don't know why, I like, so he told me I have a gift. How do I say it without sounding spiritual? I have a natural talent for oral with men, which I'm really proud of. And obviously, like, my overthinking brain ADHD is like, nah, he was just lying. He was just trying to comfort you and everything. But like, like while I was doing it, I knew in my head, yeah, I'm doing it so well right now. And he came really hard. Like, first of all, it took way longer than I thought it would. Like 5 minutes or something like that. It sounds like I'm bragging because I am. I'm really proud of what happened. And again, I took my sexual confidence back. Um, so yeah, he came. It lasted like 5 minutes. He tried to blow me, but I didn't get an erection. And afterwards, I told him like we both knew. And after everything sexual happened, it just went back to being normal. We just kept talking, kept smoking cigarettes, kept interacting with the cat, and everything went back to normal. So that was great. What was I saying? So everything went back to normal. So yes, so I started blowing him for like a few minutes, and then he wanted to blow me, and so he did. But like I started getting hard because the thing is, So men, I'm not attracted to men. I don't get an erection by looking at a man or feeling a man against me or anything like that, as I would a woman. So I'm heterosexual. Um, uh, what the fuck was I saying? Yes. Yes, so he started blowing me, but I couldn't get an erection, which is perfectly fine. Like, afterwards, I told him, we both knew, but I said it anyway, that it's not because I couldn't accept him sexually that I didn't accept him as a human, because he's exactly the type of guy that I would like around me in my life, as anything, a friend, an acquaintance, someone in my past, anything like that. He's a great person for that. So yeah. And so yeah, that was that, and it was awesome. You know, like, yeah, he came really hard, like really hard. Like, you know, when you haven't eaten anything all day and you haven't had sugar and you stand up really fast, what that does to you, it like drains you of all your energy for like 15 seconds. He was like that on the couch, and yeah, he came really hard, and he told me that he was expecting okay, this is happening, so we're gonna go slow, and he's gonna do this, and probably this is gonna happen, and I totally blew him away, literally, right? Am I right, lol? And so yeah, that was fun. Thank you to whatever, if there is a God, if there isn't a God, just if there is a God, thank you so much. If there isn't a God, I'm so glad that I chose to, like, say yes. Thank you, Elliot Smith, because that's the thought that I had when I started talking to him, and I was like, just take the step to, like, create something that won't happen otherwise. Like that experience with that guy, what happened? Let's say that if I had gotten in my head of, oh, but he's going to think I'm weird, he's going to think this, and I'm going to lose confidence, and the more I lose confidence, the more he's going to think I'm weird, oh, I should just give up now. If I had done that, I wouldn't have regained my sexual confidence. How crazy is that? How mental is that? I wouldn't have gone to his place. We wouldn't have done what we did, sexual or not, and it would have never happened. And so yeah, that was amazing. That really just was a fucking experience, huh? So yeah, I'm gonna title this video "Experimenting in College" with quotes, because for some reason, like, in France, oh my god, and especially in the south of France, homosexuality is seen as unhealthy. It's seen as this predatory thing, especially with older men. Like, if you have an older man seducing a younger man, if like if they're both homosexual, they're both consenting, who gives a shit? Like, it's the thing of, like, if an older woman were to seduce me, no one would give a shit. Everybody would think I'm lucky. Let's say Kim Kardashian. There you go. If Kim Kardashian were to come to me and seduce me in a healthy way, she wasn't trying to fucking fuck my brain up or anything like that. She's just like, hey, I think you're cute. Can I have your number, something like that. Nobody would, like. Yes, people would give a shit because they would think I'm extremely lucky. But if a man like Kevin Spacey, I'm not sure if he's gay or whatever, but whatever. If Kevin Spacey came to me and he would do the exact same behavior in the south of France, at least, I'm pretty sure in the whole of fucking France, like, a lot of people, a remarkable amount of people would be like, are you okay? What's going on? Are you sure? It's this fucking, I don't know, because, like, I experienced that. The fucking whatever. Anyway, um, yeah. So that's sad, but the positive side of that is that if you're homosexual and you find someone else who's homosexual, and around you there's these people who are like, then you are closer together because of those people. It unites you in a common situation. There you go. So yeah, I hope you can see my face. So yeah, I think that's that. Sadly, now that I'm on a roll and comfortable and everything talking to you, I think it's time to end it. And so, do I have anything else to add? Yes. It's so sad that I won't be able to give any other men the talent that is my mouth, because I knew when it was happening that I was doing it so well, like so well. Like it's a natural talent that I have, I guess. And no other men, if you're homosexual or like if you like men and you're watching this and you have a penis, I'll never blow you. You're on your bed listening to Need To by Pine Grove in a fetal position. Ah, fuck, Ethan's never gonna blow me. Ah. So yeah. So I would recommend to you, if you are 100% sure, I'm talking 100% sure, if you're confident that you want to try something homosexual, if you want to try anything, and you have someone who is a healthy person, who isn't a predator, who gives a shit about who you are as a human, not just as as an asshole, a mouth, vagina, or whatever, give it a try. Like, literally, the worst thing that can happen is you touch a penis and you go, I don't want to. I'm sorry, I don't want to. And the other person, especially if they're older, they're like, oh, it's perfectly fine. It's okay. Don't worry. They probably get it all the time. The confused young man going like, hey, can I have sex with you? And then 15 minutes later, I'm sorry, I'm just not attracted to you. I don't think I'm attracted to men. And they have to go, oh, fucking blue balls. Yeah. So yeah, love you. You are loved by many people in the world. And yeah, love you. Bye. Love you. Don't kill yourself. I love you.